This is JacobViral. So this is my update video, system update on my system after I did my previous video with the amps. They are now installed. Just this last weekend, I did a demo of over like 80 people, and I got to see what the SPL score was demoing on music. Great reactions. You'll get to see a little bit of sneak peek in this video. I'm also going to be able to show you some key factor points to talk about with electrical systems, things you might want to consider for your own system, and some great quality products from MVX I'll get to show y'all today, so stay tuned. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go under the hood first, but before that, I just wanna say, if you haven't already, you gotta check out the previous video I made a couple weeks ago with my full amp install. Really great. I had over a whole day of work to get that one. Definitely recommend seeing it because there's some things in there that you'll miss if you didn't watch it. So let me go show you under the hood for some topics. All right, so here's underneath of my hood of my Explorer. Not the prettiest, but the concept here you can use for any vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you some key factors for under a minute, and then I'll go into showing you the actual high quality wire that I use in an amp kit that I recommend. So here we go. So I have a 400 amp alternator. Highly recommend anybody running over 1 to 2,000 watts RMS in their system. You want to upgrade your alternator, don't run stock. This is a 410 amp alternator here. You're also going to want to do the bare minimum of the big 3 as a wiring option. If anybody's never heard of that, I'll explain it real quick. You have the big 3. So the first part of the big 3 is the power wire. Needs to be upgraded to 0 gauge or added on. I run the stock and I added 2 runs of 0 gauge wire. You can do a minimum of 1 going straight to your battery. I don't have a battery, but the concept's the same. So power wire, 0 gauge, straight to your alternator. You also want to do, for the second part, ground to your actual engine block down here, but the first one is also to your chassis. So I have 2 locations it's grounded to. I also have a chassis ground underneath that you can't see, and I also have a ground to my engine block. So that's the big 3. I like to say the big 4 and 5 because there's 2 other things you want to do if you're looking at doing a 100% electrical upgrade focus for current and everything. So next one is ground to your alternator. So I have a ground straight to my alternator chassis, not just on my vehicle and in the chassis at the bottom, but also on the alternator chassis. So that's the 4. And then the 5th key factor point is to run ground straight to your back batteries. So anybody running more than 3 to 5,000 watts RMS or a high output alternator putting out at least a couple hundred amps, you definitely want to do this too. Anybody that's running lithium or AGM in the back, you want to have direct current going through a wire, not just through your resistance of your vehicle. So I have 2 runs of NVX OFC wire ran directly to the back. So that's what these 2 runs are. This is ran all the way to my back battery. So those are the key 5 factors I wanted to mention underneath the hood. If anybody has any questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll be sure to answer. Now let's go ahead and check out this high quality wire from NVX, and then I'll show you the SPL score and some sneak peek demos. So this is the NVX 0 gauge amplifier kit that I got from NVX. Figured I'd show you real quick for a minute before I get into the SPL score and demos of my system. Got to check out the link in the description for all details for different options to buy, whether you do the big 3, you're going to install a new amplifier, or you're going to do electrical upgrades, as I'm trying to show you some of the key factors I showed you earlier. So this is the actual amp fuse that comes with it. They actually give 3 options, 150, 200, and a 300 amp fuse. I'll show you in a second. This is OFC 12 gauge speaker wire, 20 foot worth, enough for speakers if you're installing. And the 20 foot of 0 gauge power wire and 3 foot of 0 gauge ground wire if you're going to be running it in the back for this amp kit. There's all of these different options depending on what you choose, but for this kit itself, it's really nice. Really good price point. You have to check out the details in the description. I'm also going to go ahead and look at the back of the box to see all the details real quick so y'all can see what all is included for a really nice kit. I've actually used this one in my car system, as well as I've used the 50-foot spool of this 0 gauge wire from NVX. So really nice kit that I like to share. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you have any questions, check out the links in the description. And let's go ahead and get to some SPL demos. Really proud to say that I am running these and haven't had any problems for years. All right, here we go. Thanks for coming to hear it. Yeah, bro. You're going to show them how to get out. Yeah, well, 63.5. Thanks for watching, man. Checking it out. Thanks for coming here. play lows too, but right now I'm mid on the high. Yeah. 57. That one got to 57. It demo's louder, but she got to get to 57. I can play lows. She can hair trick too. You can hair trick, yeah.
I don't like the highs. Last time.
I said the highs last year.
Like I said, last time I set the highs, I can't do that again. Like I said, you were trying not to.
I'll give you a Tapout song. Alright, there we go. Yeah, man. And that was 63.5 on music. That was on the glass.
Jacob, what hertz was it?
That was 49, that one was, yeah. It does 46 sealed, 49. And that was just on music, so, yeah. That was pretty good.
You gotta show them how to get out.
Sorry. You want to play? Pretty crazy? That was 62.5 on the glass. Thanks for coming here. Pretty crazy? Yeah, man. That was a 62.3. Oh, you ready here? You're good, you're good. So let's play a high frequency. It's around a 62 on music, dB wise. And thanks for coming here. Pretty crazy. That was 62.48. Hey, how you doing, man? I got 4 18s on 4 8Ks at 1 ohm. And it's about 16 to 18,000 watts to play. There's 16s on music. Yeah, I watched a lot of it. You did? JacobViral. That's nice. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Big box. Thanks for coming here. That was 62.2 here. Yeah. That was a 62.2. So a little bit quieter. I hope you enjoyed that sneak peek of some SPL scores. Check out the links in the description. Shout out to NVX for a great wire. And I hope y'all enjoyed that quick little overview and review of the NVX OFC amp wire kit. Links in the description as well for the second channel for a lot of demos to come showing you my system reactions and other system updates. So I appreciate y'all always watching. If you haven't already, subscribe. Thank y'all for everybody's watching my daily cardio videos. I couldn't do it without y'all, everybody watching, and stay tuned for more videos on both channels every single day.